Hi, I'm Dobbs Davis. We're out here for the Windy City Match Race Regatta, second annual, and the first pair is about to come in. Behind me is Bob Hughes and Heartbreaker. He's got world champion Ian Williams with him, helping him call the shots. They're racing against Richard West on Gravitas. Little more than a minute to go. Bob Hughes on the Heartbreaker wants the right. 3, 2, 1, and there's the starting signal. Hughes has been given and has taken the right. Can Gravitas cross? And yes, they have crossed. They've taken the lead from the Heartbreaker. Unbelievable lead change here, given what they did in the start and the windward leg. Now it's all on the crew work to get around this bottom mark. Convexity leading back to the starting area. We can see there's a big right shift. We're positioned to the right of the signal boat, and they're well above the ley line. So they've got some time to kill here. If they want the right, they've got to slow down, because at that pace, they're going to be a little early for the start. And Flash Gordon tacking. They don't want Convexity taking the right, so they will do a tight covering move and bounce Convexity back left. Top mark in the first match for Flash Gordon and Convexity. Flash controlled the right. They've got a thin lead here on Convexity. They took them beyond the ley line. Beyond the ley line to the top mark. They've now done their set. They got to get the kite up. Which team is going to get the kite up fastest? Convexity is behind right now. They're actually in a position of control. We saw in the last match the Gravitas gained on the right side going downwind. We'll see if Convexity learned from that and might jibe away early. Convexity jibing away early. They jibed on Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon's got to try to keep their air clear here. Convexity, on the other hand, has to be able to complete that jibe, get a good jibe in. Looks like Flash, in having a better jibe, has gotten their air clear ahead. Joining the Flash Convexity match, Flash has done a nice job of extending on this run. They've got a healthy 3 or 4 length lead, so they can afford to do a nice early drop at the bottom mark. There's a Charlie flag being signaled from the race committee, a change of course to the yellow mark. There's been a significant right shift, so they're squaring up the course. PRO Wayne Bretsch and his team from Chicago Yacht Club are staying on top of the course management, and Flash is off and away. We'll see if everybody catches that change of course. Out to the left side, and Helmut Jan and the Flash Gordon protecting the right, bouncing Convexity away. Coming out of the left on this second beat, Convexity looks like they've gained a little bit faster, but there's a puff on Flash Gordon. Flash now tacking. Now they have a change of course. So they are now not going to the orange mark as they did on the first leg, but extending to the yellow mark. On Flash, they're having to shoot to get around the mark. This could be quite slow. Convexity is doing 2 tacks versus a shoot. This could be a big gain for Convexity. They've got a lot more pace. And there's the set. Oh no, a twist in the spinnaker, that's not going to help. Convexity, also a twist at the top, but it furls itself out. Now here comes Convexity. If they overlap to leeward, they're bound to sail to proper course under Rule 17. They cannot luff, but they are taking control by jibing away. Now with more pace, Flash Gordon now also has got their spinnaker going and is also jibing. Have they jibed into clear air or have they jibed into bad air? Top. Convexity in the windward position here. We got it clear, and then overlap calls from the umpires.
Overlap. 2 meters. Overlap. 17. Overlap.
17 overlap. That means that Helmut Jahn and Evan Jahn and that team from Flash Gordon have to not sail above their proper course. They've sailed into the overlap, so they cannot luff Convexity. It's a race to the finish. If Flash can get there ahead of Convexity, Convexity has a lot more pace right now because they've gone what looks like beyond the ley line. Now they're getting rolled by Flash. They can't get through the bad air to the lee of Flash Gordon. However, they will be an inside boat, and they need room at that pin end of the finish.
Overlap. Overlap.
Who can sneak in there? And what's the call? Yellow call. The call from the umpires, call from the race committee is yellow. Flash Gordon gets across the line first. However, there's an outstanding Yankee flag on the stern of Convexity. Flash is going to slow down. There's the luff from Heartbreaker. Flash has to stay clear to windward. Umpires are in the gap. Umpires Cliff Brown and Hans Graf right in the perfect position to see the gap. 5 seconds to go. Flash Gordon's going to be very slow. Question is if they pass head to wind. There's some yelling there. Up, Flash trying to, up, contact. Flash Gordon trying to stay clear. Question will be from the umpires. Up, we're going to have contact on the signal boat. Yellow flag. So 2 minutes to go. Looks like Gravitas might have a piece of Convexity here. They're altering, but if they hold, then Convexity is give way boat. They've got to respond. They have responded. Is there any Y flag on the play? No Yankee flag seen. The umpires are there in position. Convexity having to keep clear. But Gravitas cannot go beyond the ley line and do this. There's a Yankee flag. If they've gone beyond the ley line on Gravitas and made this move, that is a foul. We'll see what angle they are. The umpires will wait on their decision. They've decided a green flag. Interesting move rather than a jibe. They're electing to tack. Flash responding. But they should have enough pace to get past the bow, and do they? No, there's Yankee flags. However, Convexity was continuing to alter on that, so we'll see if the umpires see it that way, and they do. Green flag. Convexity was right of way, but there's a rule that says that they have to give the other boat an opportunity, and by continuing to alter course, they didn't do that. So that was a green flag in that. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Flash Gordon now faster, extending over the bow of Convexity. Over signal boat, Convexity lured boat now. Flash is going to have a hard time jibing there. It's 25 seconds to go. Convexity in full control here, 15 seconds. And Convexity breaking away to go back to the start. Leading Flash back, 8 seconds to go. Ooh, big twist on the kite and Convexity. That's going to give an opportunity for the Flash team to close this gap, especially if they get that kite set and jibe early. This is their opportunity. So much of match racing comes down to good crew work and not clever tactics. Just doing the basics right. That's a pretty good twist. So this is an opportunity for the Flash team to get a jump on Convexity. This is in Heartbreaker. Have a very nice lead here. Team is hiking hard. They do have a penalty turn to do, and the breeze has come up, so that red boat doesn't look that far away. And here comes a jibe. Flash jibing, Convexity jibing. Can Flash keep their air clear enough to get to the finish line in time? And there's the blue flag. Flash earns their second win. Hughes luffing Flash. There's a Yankee flag. Did Flash respond fast enough? Umpires reaching for a flag. What is their decision? Green flag. No foul. Let me know when you're rolling. Bob Hughes trying to defend his lead on the first downwind leg. Helmut Jahn able to roll over him. That's where these downwind legs are critical. The boat behind has a controlling position. Hughes now has Spinnaker just filling. Hughes lets him off the hook. Up, fake jibe, fake jibe. Fake jibe, port starboard. Hughes on starboard. Flash has to jibe back. They have to keep clear. Both boats putting jibs up now. They're close to the ley line, to the bottom mark. Hughes in control. It's all going to be about a crew fest here. Yellow flag on the umpires. Umpires must have thought they took them beyond the mark and Rule 17 was in effect, so they went beyond their proper course. Penalty on Hughes. And Flash throws that jibe in early, hoping to catch Heartbreaker off. Heartbreaker jibes as well. Can Heartbreaker complete the jibe and be able to get into position? No, the kite's collapsing. Collapsing on both boats. Flash needs to extend to get clear air to windward. And they just have it. You've got to keep the kite full on Heartbreaker. It's looking very soft. Can Convexity be able to roll over him? Here comes the luff from Heartbreaker. Convexity has to come up, has to keep clear. They're luffing. They can go all the way to head to wind because Convexity's jibed to windward of them. There's a collapse. Can Convexity keep it up and keep off the boat? No Yankee flags. Convexity's rolled Heartbreaker. 55 seconds to go. It's now a race for the start. Green flag. 40 seconds to go. Hughes in control here, keeps Gravitas up head to wind. Gravitas cannot bear a way to accelerate except on port tack. Flash is tacked. 30 seconds. Flash cannot lay the signal boat on port tack. 25 seconds. So they tack back. Can they complete? Yes, they are complete. Convexity was on port. They have now completed their leeward boat. 13 seconds to go. Flash looks like they might be early. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And yellow flag. Flash was over early. There's our OCS. Flash able to get their bow down and accelerate first. 14, 13, 12. Flash able to accelerate first and get the bow out to leeward position. But Heartbreaker has enough gauge, they might be able to take Flash all the way out to the ley line on this first beat. But it isn't to be. The blue takes the win, and Gravitas earns their second win of the series.